Well, Jack Trainor has a big team of horses heading to Club Menangle on Saturday night. I caught up with Jack to discuss their prospects, in particular the outstanding mares race. Well, Jack, good to catch up with you. Let's jump straight into the deep end race. The three on the card for the mares: Stylish Memphis, Braveview Kelly, BK Swire.
Yeah, got all the three big girls back. Obviously, BK's been racing great. Her run last start to run fourth was super. Come from back, copped a bit of a check up the straight and still finished off in a 26 quarter. Braveview Kelly trialled really well last 10 days to race day. She was pretty forward and ready for that trial, and she hit the line really strongly and has come on a bit since. And obviously Stylish Memphis, I couldn't have been happy with her first up run. She seems every bit as good, if not a little bit better since then. 3 weeks between runs, but even from the wide draw, I expect her to be back to her best.
Jack Brown was telling me that Stylish Memphis has done extremely well since that performance.
Yeah, she has. She was borderline too well there for a minute. I was considering putting her in last week just because she was becoming a bit of a handful around home. But I thought we'd just do the best thing by her, knowing with sort of the thoughts of Expensive Ego creating those fast miles. I didn't feel the need to knock her around, and hopefully we've just got her spot on for this week.
Well, there's no doubt you'll be taking the reins behind Stylish Memphis. It'd take dynamite to get you out of the sulky, but as far as BK and also Braveview Kelly, have you worked out drivers?
Yes, I had to twist Jack Callaghan's arm to give me the reins back on Stylish Memphis, but obviously I will stick with her. BK Swire is going to be driven by Josh. He obviously drove her last Ladyship Mile campaign and has got on with her really well the last couple of starts. And Braveview Kelly, I've got Cam Hart on. He's also down on Madrid, so might have to try and bribe him in some way to stick with us as well. But yeah, if he doesn't drive her, Jack Callaghan will drive.
Let's go back to race one, where Stingray Tara looks ideally placed.
Yeah, he does. He's back in the 95 grade. The last time he raced in this grade, he won. He's obviously got Jack Brown's concession. And he's also come up with the Barrier 1, which makes a big help. It's a nice field. There's my Ultimate Ronnie in there to first start back. And yeah, by no means are they going to be a pushovers, but it's definitely the easiest field he's raced for a very long time.
And Blue Chipped Eyes coming off a confidence-boosting win.
Yeah, hopefully we found the key to him. I changed the bridle over, put some lock eyes on him and pulled his hobbles up a couple, and it seems to have made the difference. He didn't beat an overly strong field last start, but he did do it really comfortably, and he's in a real good patch too. So if there was too much speed early, he's definitely a knockout hope.
Over to race two, Mason's Delight coming off a gritty Bathurst win, and it's all about faith resuming from two costly defeats.
Yeah, that's right. Mason was super at Bathurst. I put him in there probably a run short rather than going around the trials for nothing. I thought we'll send him around at Bathurst, and he got the splits, but he showed really good speed to get the win. So he loves it at this track, and I think he's a lot better than what he was at the end of last prep. And it's all about faith. Obviously, very disappointing his last two starts, to be honest. I did scope him after his last start, and he did just have a little bit of inflammation in the throat. So give him a couple of weeks off over Christmas. It brought him back slowly, and his work's been really good. Strong field again, though. He's going to have to step up, but I just know that if he does, he's a serious horse.
Over to race four, and Wolf Stride takes on the might of the McCarthys, but very respectable throughout the Inter-Dominion Carnival.
Yeah, he was. He was good in the Inter-Dominion Carnival. Obviously, I only had him a few days before that, so this time I've been able to give him a couple of weeks off, bring him back slowly as well. He trialled really well on Wednesday week ago as well. He finished hard on Bondi Lockdown's back. He's fit, forward and ready to go. He loves the 2,300 metres, and yeah, the only scary thing is that there are three McCarthy runners to our outside that are all in good form too.
Over to race six, and another one of your favourites here, Mahomes back from a spell, trialled nicely.
Yeah, he trialled really good. Obviously, first start back, he's got a Chariots campaign in mind. He showed really good speed in his trial. He's beautiful and relaxed at the moment. It's making a big difference. Perfectly drawn, not an overly strong feel. He's got enough gate speed to lead, and I think that he probably looks my best chance of the night.
Over to race seven, and despite drawing out in gate 10, Ranger Bob will find this a lot more easier than going around against Expensive Ego.
Yeah, that's right. I feel a bit bad for this horse. His first two runs were super, and then he just sort of hasn't had any luck since. He got caught parked last start after a bit of an ordinary start at Bathurst, and 2 runs ago behind that he sort of cut the wind in a 49 mile too. So he seems bright. He shouldn't be, but he does seem bright, and I think that this is a winnable race for him, but I would also like to see him hit the line rather than going back for once. He's had a couple of torrid trips.
The Trotters wrap up the program, race 8, and Over Love.
Yep, he's another one we give a couple of weeks off over Christmas. His last start was very disappointing. Standing start, We'll just drive him very cold this week. He's in to win, but we'll just be really happy if he hits the line and we know we've got our right foot forward.
What's the best of him, Jack, if there is one?
Well, I think Mahomes is probably my best chance of driving a winner, and obviously Stylish Memphis, she's probably just that one run forwarder of Braveview Kelly, so even from 10 I think she'll give him a real good shake.
Looks like being a big night. Good luck.
Thanks very much.